Hello, welcome back to another vlog and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, oh, welcome. If not, welcome back. I'm doing just a few days in my life vlog. Today is Thursday. I'm out of breath because I just ran up the stairs, but I just got this sweater in the mail. Yes, it is still summer, but this is the Free People. It's called Swim Too Deep sweater. This thing is so popular amongst everyone who shares like the Nordstrom anniversary sale, and it is part of the Nordstrom anniversary sale again this year. Even on sale, it's $85 for this sweater, originally $130, but it's a really cute sweater. It's from Free People. Did I already say that? I can't remember. I think I did. This is probably like last year's version, I would say, but I wanted to say the reason why I'm sharing this and I'm starting the vlog this way is because this is how I like to shop. This is a very expensive sweater, which if you're gonna wear it a bunch, sure, worth the money, but I immediately went to my two favorite apps ever, Mercari and Poshmark, and searched Free People Swim Too Deep sweater and found a billion of them in every single color, prices ranging from 20 bucks to 100 bucks. I got this baby for 30 bucks. She is pristine condition. She's used, so like she doesn't have her tags on her, but that's fine. She smells a little funky. I just had to try her on and I was so excited I had to share. So that's how we're starting the video because I only paid 30 bucks for her, which is crazy. So just a reminder, when you want something that's, especially when it's really popular, when you want anything, always go check resale apps. You're just saving the world by buying someone else's used goods in good condition, and you're saving your wallet. So, but I'm just gonna take you through a few days in my life. These are actually my favorite kind of videos to make. I like just taking a camera around life. It's so cool to like have my own memories on my channel and I can always go back and watch them, and I hope that they're fun for you guys to watch as well. So I'll be doing my workouts in this video. I will be doing my cleaning schedule. I already have a video up about my cleaning routine. I will link that here, and I'm going to be going through that as well. So today is Thursday, and Thursday is floors. Everything getting vacuumed, floors getting cleaned, and I'm going to get the carpet shampooer from my mom's house and shampoo my dirty rug. I have like a white rug in the living room and it is almost brown. It's disgusting. I have to shampoo it like once a quarter at least, so we're gonna get that out and do that as well. Yeah, we're just gonna have a fun little long weekend. It's just after 5. I'm gonna go ahead and do a run. My husband and I went to the gym this morning. It was an upper body day, and it's also a easy run day, so just like a really quick easy run. I'm only gonna do a little bit less than 2 miles, I think. And then I do have a meeting to go to for my neighborhood at 6:30. So I have to make sure that I am back in time for that. And then we'll have dinner, probably just watch some shows. Right now we're watching Young Sheldon on Netflix, which I am in love with that show. All right, I am home from my run. I did 1.75, so not too hard. But while I am kind of in this weird time before my meeting with the neighborhood, I wanted to show what I got from Anthropologie today. I'm collecting these Icon juice glasses, but I'm not getting every one of them, just the ones that I really love. So for example, I already pre-ordered all of the fall themed ones. They're called like the Mystic juice glasses, and they have ghosts and bats and all that. So I'm excited for those to come in, but those won't even ship till the end of August. But I have been wanting this lemon one, and they had it online for a little bit, but I haven't been able to get it. They took it offline. Saw it in my store today, went ahead and picked it up. So I got the lemon glass. Then for my living room, I got this, I believe it's pronounced agate, the rock coasters. They have them outlined in gold. I have 4 more of these in my living room, and I've had them for years. My mom bought them for me whenever I moved to my first apartment out of college forever ago, and I love them so much, and we needed just 1 more, so they just came out with this color, and I got it from the store today too. So just those 2 little things, but I love Anthropologie so much, and I love seeing what people get from Anthropologie. And these glasses, this is my 4th one. So I have the squirrel, a strawberry, and a watermelon glass. So then I have the lemon. So all mine are kind of summer themed except the squirrel, but they're just the best glasses. They hold so much water. I drink Olipop's in these, and I love drinking iced coffee in these. and they're really not expensive. $16 for one, and they're each handmade. They're just really cute. Today is Friday. I have quite a bit of work to do at work, and it is almost time for me to go to work, but woke up this morning and started with my cleaning routine. So on Fridays, I am doing all of my laundry. Like every single thing that I have to wash, it gets washed on Friday, and we also change our sheets on Friday. So I started that this morning by washing my pillowcases. My sheets are gonna go in the washer. What I was supposed to do yesterday was clean the floors, and I mean, I'm going to shampoo my 2 rugs downstairs that get really gross really fast. I didn't do that last night because my neighborhood meeting ran until 8:30, and when I got home, we ate dinner, and then I went to bed. So did not get to that yesterday, so we're gonna do that today. But I'm thinking I'm going to do that probably after my last meeting of the day, so later this afternoon, I'm gonna get on some of the house chores. But throughout the workday, I'm just going to keep putting in more loads of laundry and finishing that. But I need to do a lot of work today. Eventually, we are also going to do our workout today. So Fridays, my husband and I are following a workout app. I'm obsessed with this workout routine, and I have a program from a girl named Zoe Davis, and it's very like running and calisthenics, so like body weight exercises as well as weightlifting, and I've been loving her program, and he has too. So today, Fridays are glutes and calisthenics, and we can do that from our little garage gym that we have, other than just cleaning the house and working. It's a chill Friday. This evening, Mac is going to a concert, and I'm going to have a little, maybe a girls' night with my mom and her friend. Okay, it's my lunch break. It's 1 o'clock. And my biggest tip, if you work from home, is you have to make sure that you can step away from your computer. Like, I would lose my sanity if I didn't step away. So lunch is cooking right now. My husband and I both work from home together, so we always do like lunch together. And I have more meetings as soon as my lunch break is over. So trying to take advantage of it, get as much laundry as I can done, eat. I also would love to go ahead and get the floors vacuumed so that after my meeting I can shampoo the rug. Also, I ordered this dress from Mercari too, since I'm talking about all the good deals I've been getting on secondhand items. I love this dress. I only paid 20 bucks for it. It's pink. It's lined and it has pockets, and the bottom has the extra little ruffle on it. Someone bought it from Julie's Boutique and then sold it for literally 20 bucks. And it still has a little tag thing on it, which I'm sure they still wore it, but I'm gonna cut that off. But you can probably tell they didn't wear it like that much because that wouldn't be that comfortable. And the sweater that I showed yesterday from Free People that I got on Poshmark for only 30 bucks, which is $130 regular. I loved it so much. I found another one on Poshmark that was in excellent condition, and it was like the camel color, and she was listing it for 40 and I offered 32 and she accepted. So now I have 2 of these great comfy oversized sweaters for less than the price of one. I'm telling you guys, if you're not utilizing secondhand items or consignment, you have to. That's like the only way I do it. And what I do, by the way, I don't just buy all this stuff. I sell a lot of my clothes on Mercari and Poshmark. In fact, I just sold today an item from Lululemon, and I gotta mail that out tomorrow. But whenever I sell stuff, I keep that money in my resale accounts, like in the app, and then you can use your balance to shop. And that is how I'm constantly refreshing my wardrobe with secondhand items, but I'm not technically paying for them. So I don't mean for this to turn into a shopping thing, but I did shop the Nordstrom anniversary sale, and I only bought this plaid shirt because I have this from like 4 or 5 years ago in purple. It's my most worn item in my closet every fall, and it's like the one flannel button up that I cannot get rid of. So I decided to get it in this neutral khaki color, and I was just about to put it in the laundry, and I realized that whenever the Nordstrom store shipped it to me, they left the freaking security tag on. The closest Nordstrom is 45 minutes away from my house. I'm going sometime in a few weeks to pick up something I'm getting altered from there. I'm gonna have to take this in, but I'm glad I noticed that before throwing it in the washer. Here's lunch. It's a black bean burger and some sauteed zucchini and squash. So here's how dirty the rug is. I'm almost embarrassed to show this, but not too embarrassed. Excuse me. So you can see it's like orange from the dirt. It's like the main walkway. Is that not the most satisfying difference you've ever seen? Clean and not clean. Isn't that disgusting? I cannot wait. This is like the most satisfying thing I think I could ever do, but how crazy is that? So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up.
Don't do this.
Cheers to coffee.
Reality of watching TV on Saturday.
Good morning. Today is Saturday. I did not go to bed till midnight last night, and I did not wake up till almost 8:30 this morning, which is pretty late for me. My mom and I ended up just hanging out, the two of us, all night, which was so fun. We watched Crazy Rich Asians, one of my favorite movies, and had dinner. So this morning, Mac and I watched an episode of Young Sheldon in bed. That is the show we've been watching lately, and I think it is the cutest show ever. We have a TV in our room, and that's what we watched it on, like in bed, but we have never used that TV. I think we've watched TV in here, maybe that's the third time, and we've had it up here for like 2 or 3 years. Honestly, I can get rid of it. We just don't ever watch TV in bed, but this morning I was like, you know, I've always wanted to do this on a Saturday morning, just watch TV and have coffee in bed. So we did. I even had the dog eat his breakfast up here too. But today on the plan, I think we're about to head to Lowe's. Typical Saturday for us, and we are in the middle of renovating our entire backyard. That was like our big project this year. We have quite a bit more work to do in the backyard before it's like ready-ish. Right now it's just a muddy mess. And then the only other thing that I really think we need to do today is our workout. I think I mentioned yesterday we were supposed to do like a calisthenics day yesterday, but we didn't, so we're going to do that today. I got my carpets cleaned yesterday. They look so much better. I've also got to drop off a few things in the mail that I sold on Mercari and Poshmark. So if you guys want to shop any of my stuff, I can link my profiles there in the description box. I sell a lot of Lululemon and just any clothes that I don't wear anymore. There's like Aerie, American Eagle, Abercrombie. I just sold a pair of Birkenstocks and a Lululemon tank. So I gotta get that stuff in the mail. I try to ship it out like ASAP. And that'll be our day. I think the only other thing that I really want to do is go to Chick-fil-A because I've been craving some chicken. And by the way, I am gonna give a cycle hormone update. I have been asked from my previous videos to provide an update, and it has been like, for those of you who don't know, I quit the birth control pill November of 2021. So almost 3 years ago is when I went off the birth control pill. I was on it for 10 years straight, no breaks. And let me just tell you, I have spent thousands of dollars for doctors, multiple naturopaths, so many tests, every hormone test you can think of, blood, saliva, urine. It's insane what I've gone through, and I am so blessed that everything seems to be normal. It's just my levels are kind of wonky. My cycles are really long. So for me, I have a really long follicular phase, and I am ovulating every month, and my luteal phase is always 15 to 16 days. In fact, I am starting my period like today or tomorrow. So, but I did want to give you an update right now that, and I'll talk about this more later, I just started taking Vitex, and I have noticed, this is the first cycle I've done it, and I have noticed that I feel so good this luteal phase. Like, I've had very little fatigue. I really haven't been that moody. I mean, like, you know, instead of like a red rage, it's been like an orange rage, but I don't know, I'm feeling very vibrant is probably the best way to describe it. It's really weird for me in my luteal phase, so I mean, that's why it's like I'm starting my period today or tomorrow, but I'm still like ready to go every day. So it's been really good. So I'll give you guys more of an update in a little bit. I want to kind of sit down and write out what I want to talk about, but yep. So let's just go ahead and get into Saturday.
Saw you paint a picture of a face that wasn't even close to mine. I know I shouldn't be in love, but it's so hard to move on. You haven't changed, you've stayed the same. But if you did, I'd still love you anyway.
What a day. We spent most of the day outside working on our back patio. We just put some lights up and our torches up for, like, you know, tiki torches kind of thing. So we got all that done. We went to Lowe's like 3 times and then we did our workout, and now it's almost 7 o'clock. So we are about to make some dinner. We're gonna do some teriyaki chicken, broccoli, and rice, just very basic, and probably just chill out the rest of the night. I don't think we have any more plans, but I'm gonna shower after dinner and just chill. I'm feeling very tired now. I think the past few days have finally caught up with me. Like I mentioned earlier, I am due to start my period like today or tomorrow. Hasn't happened yet today. And then tomorrow we are planning on going on a long run, which long run for me is like 3-ish miles, somewhere around there. We'll see how far we can go, but I did get a new workout set in the mail. It's neon pink, so it's kind of motivating me to go and do that. By the way, this is my favorite time of day in the summer because the sun like streams in the house through those windows. In the kitchen, it's so pretty. Don't mind the kitchen, it's a little bit of a mess, but we're gonna make dinner. Just chill.
Even though you wouldn't do the same, I'd give you the world like I promised I would.
So here's our new patio. Like I said, it is an absolute disaster out here. That is literally a mountain of mud, and that is a black planter that has just been rained on. But anyways, this is what we did today. We put these lights and these tiki torches behind and around the patio. We're gonna get rock to put all through here, and then we have all this grass planted, which we did this a few days ago. And then I'm also staining a new fence picket.
I say yes.
Well, I was already recording. I'm staining a new fence picket because one of ours is broken, so we have to replace it. So that's all we've been doing today. Alright, I'm trying something out tonight that I just bought. It's mouth tape. Stop mouth breathing. I'm a mouth breather. Every night I wake up with like the driest mouth. And I heard, what's her name? The Skinny Confidential podcast, and the girl who's on there talks about how much she loves mouth tape. So I had to get it on Amazon. So we're gonna try it out tonight. I got the kind that has little holes in it, so you're supposed to be able to breathe through it. I don't know if you can or not, but you're supposed to tape it over your mouth, and that way it keeps your mouth shut. So we're gonna see how it works tonight, so you don't breathe through your mouth, because apparently when you breathe through your nose you get deeper sleep and you have better sleep.
Thank God.
That shit is strong. Oh my gosh. We'll update in the morning. Good morning. Today's Sunday. It is 7:45 a.m. and we are headed out for a run this morning before it gets too hot. I told you guys I was going to wear my new neon pink set, but I'm only wearing the top. This is the top. It's like an elongated sports bra, and these are the bottoms. They're so fun. It's from a company called Vitality, which I'd honestly never heard of, but apparently it was Balance Athletica in the past. But I'm not wearing the shorts because, as we've heard, my period's supposed to start any day now, and it hasn't gotten here yet. But I know it's on the way, and I would just really hate for it to come on this run when I'm wearing my brand new neon pink set. So I have on just some black shorts. Anyways, my mouth tape last night, I don't know where it is. I've got to find it. Found it. My mouth tape somehow got attached to my pillow. So, but I will say, for however long it stayed on, it worked really well. I also was taking it off a lot, like, because I read before I went to bed. And while I was reading my Kindle, I kept taking it off because I was having like borderline anxiety because I couldn't open my mouth to yawn. When I woke up this morning, I could tell that it was easier for me to breathe through my nose. My mouth wasn't like as dry, so I think I was like training myself last night to only breathe through my nose. I do think it helped a lot, but we're gonna try again for the next few nights and see if I can actually get it to stay on my mouth. Just stopped to take a break. I did 20 minutes. My pace is 12:06, which is pretty average for me. I'm at 1.7 miles. This is the first break I'm taking. I'm trying to get better at running, so this is my attempt. 3 1/4, 4 miles. Done. Dead. Back home from our run, and we are going to do a little bit of work outside again. Went to Lowe's after the run. We are going to put our string lights up over the patio. First, we're gonna make some iced coffee. These are those juice glasses that I told you guys about that we're obsessed with. We have 4 now. But yeah, that run absolutely took it out of both of us. Mac has always been like into sports, and I have never done any kind of organized sports in my life. I don't run. The most I've ever done, I'm always active in the gym, but it's not like running. So that was really, really, really hard for me, and I feel so exhausted, and I try so hard to keep my heart rate in zone 2 to 4, and it is so hard for me because it's like no matter what, my heart rate is always in zone 5. Like every time I look at my watch, because I have my zone tracking on my watch, it's always in zone 5, and so it's just exhausting for me. So all morning I've been like, I mean, I feel really good, I feel really strong, but I can just tell that was just a lot on my body. And plus, again, my period's coming any day now. I thought I was gonna be here today. It may still be, who knows? It's always really hard to do a workout like that when your hormones are like dropping like they are right whenever you're about to start your period. So if you haven't read anything about cycle tracking, I highly recommend doing that. Cycle tracking is really cool. I don't stick to it 100%, as you can tell, but I do try to honor whenever I feel a little down, like energy-wise. And so even though I haven't really been feeling like I'm in my luteal phase, I definitely am, and I have to respect that. And so after that run, I was in zone 5 for 20 minutes, which is way more than I was supposed to be. I really tried to like slow it down. So now the rest of the day, I'm just going to recover, limiting caffeine, so not having too much coffee, and then I'm probably going to, once I get done helping him with this, we're like done for the day, and I'm gonna spend the rest of the afternoon in the pool at my mom's house. I'm gonna read my book. Right now I'm reading Radical Acceptance, and just like take it easy the rest of the day. So that's kind of how I'm staying active, but also honoring my hormone levels. I think that's really important, and that's something I've been trying to do more of. So, and staying hydrated, because it is summer and it is hot. I didn't know that this vlog was going to turn into this, obviously, because I still haven't started my period. But I just found out this morning that I'm pregnant, which is so weird to say. I am in shock. Like, there's no better way to put it. I'm in shock. I found out this morning. So today is 16 days post ovulation. I tested at 12 days and thought for sure I was. And I did the digital test and it said not pregnant, and I was so sad. I really want to tell Mac. I cannot keep a secret at all, and I have already felt so weird keeping this from him, but I really needed it to sink in a little bit, which it still has not. I'm just like shaking, but he has a meeting at noon. It's 11:48 right now. What I'm going to do is go to Chick-fil-A and put the test in his Chick-fil-A bag. Just ordered. So the reason why I'm doing this is because I want to get the reaction of him like on video. And I'm kind of nervous it's not going to work out. I'm not really like, I feel like videoing reactions could be kind of like cringe, and honestly I feel cringe about it, but I really want to have this for us. The reason why I'm doing this while he's in his meeting is so that I can go home with the Chick-fil-A bags and figure out where to put either my camera or my phone. I think I'm just gonna put my camera somewhere like behind something so where he doesn't know he's being filmed, and then just try to figure out where I can put it so that I can get like at least a view of his reaction, because I'm just going to put the test in the Chick-fil-A bag. Which don't think about too much because I think that's kind of gross. But I mean, it's been wiped off, and you know, it's capped, and obviously the food is all wrapped in itself. It's really not any more gross than just picking up food from a fast food restaurant. Like the outside of that Chick-fil-A sandwich wrapper is gonna be gross on its own. Anyways, I'm like, today does not feel real, and obviously there is such a fear of something happening or going wrong, and I'm just trying not to think that way. I think that's so normal though, but yeah, it's just really crazy to like say that and know that I have a stick in my car that says the word pregnant. Like, what? All right, I'm gonna do this before I get home because his office is right in front of the driveway and he's gonna see me doing it like if I wait till I get home. So here's the bag with the sandwich in it. Here's my test. And it goes. That's it. I feel like this is the lamest way to tell your husband. Guys, I'm gonna have a panic attack. I'm gonna be sitting there, like I feel like I'm gonna throw up, not from pregnancy, but because I'm so nervous. I need to like do some deep breathing. I feel like I'm living in a Twilight Zone, like I'm gonna wake up any second. All right, let's do it. I don't know when his meeting is gonna end. It could end at like 12:15. It could end at 12:30. It could end at almost 1, and I have a meeting at 1, so I'm gonna need this to like happen quick.
Kidding? Are you serious? Oh my God. Oh my God, you're not kidding.
No, I can't fake that.
Holy What?
I hit my camera.
Oh my God.
Wow, so I did not obviously think this was going to happen. I'm very thankful that I decided to start vlogging this past weekend, and I honestly, like it's been on my list to give you guys a hormone period update because I've had a lot of people ask about that on my like going off the pill videos, and people have been like, what's an update? We need an update. And so that was the point of this vlog, and no idea it was gonna be finding out that I'm pregnant. Did not vlog much yesterday after telling my husband and finding that out. We just needed to like think for a night and just let it soak in. By the way, it has not soaked in, but I did go to the gym this morning, and I swear I can already tell that something is different with my body, and my heart rate just gets so high so fast and like does not come down for a while. And so I have to be very careful, and I'm like, if this is only like 4 weeks in, what's gonna happen as time goes on? I literally have to get on a meeting in 2 minutes. So I'm trying to like speed this along, but I wanted to give you guys a little update. But now that I'm thinking about it, I'm probably gonna have to just wait until later. I got half ready earlier, had some meetings, and now I'm just doing a little bit of makeup for my video and then filming it so that right after work I can edit and get that posted. But anyways, I did not expect this, obviously, to be a huge milestone in my life. But I am so happy that I got everything on video, and I decided to pick up my camera and randomly decided to vlog like, what, 4 days ago? So obviously I will definitely be making a more like in-depth video about this, but I just wanted to touch on it right now. And I will say, first of all, my biggest fear is not sustaining this pregnancy. So many women go through miscarriages, especially when they are first trying, and I just feel like that's all I see on all these forums, and it really freaks me out. And so I'm trying really hard to limit my exposure to that information right now. Honestly, like, ignorance is bliss sometimes, and for me to be in a really good positive mindset, I'm just basically telling myself everything will be okay. And I saw this one girl on a Reddit group about being pregnant that gave this really good advice, and she said she has anxiety with all of her pregnancies, that something is going to go wrong, and it's so normal to feel that way, but that she has an affirmation, and every single day she says, today I am pregnant. Like, that's all that I can focus on. So it is literally only day 2 of us even knowing about this pregnancy, but it still feels so weird. I mean, I'm like still in shock. Sometimes I have to like remind myself that I am. The purpose of this vlog was for me to give a period update and a hormone update, because I have a few videos out about quitting the birth control pill, which I was on for 10 straight years, and all of the issues I have had, and it took almost like 9 months, I think it was, to get a period post birth control. And I have been through a lot, and I have spent so much money on multiple naturopaths, doctors, OBGYN, trying to find out what the heck is going on, only to be told, thankfully, they can't find anything. So it's been a really frustrating experience. But because of that, I used the Mira kit, which I've been using it for years just to try to figure out what my hormone levels are, like if my estrogen is too high, if everything is fluctuating the way that it should, am I actually ovulating in the cycle? And I was able to learn that I'm just ovulating really late in my cycle, but that I have a great luteal phase, which is a time between ovulation and your period. And so I've gotten to learn all this information about myself. So I'm very familiar with that, and that is actually what I used when we were trying. And it tells you exactly when your peak like window is, which, fun fact, this past month we actually missed it. Long story about that one. So I was really shocked. But anyways, on day 12 post-ovulation, I figured now a test will definitely show positive or negative. And obviously day 12 is still considered kind of early, but most people, I think the percentage is like 60% or something like that. I can't remember. Basically on day 12, whatever your result is what you are. And so I took a digital on day 12, and I think that was the mistake because it didn't detect my levels yet, and so it told me I'm not pregnant. Whereas if you use like a first response, the dye ones with the lines, you can get a faint line is what they call them. And so it shows that you're pregnant, but your levels are just really low. So on day 16, my temperature still hadn't dropped, because I do track my temperature with a temp drop as part of my cycle tracking. And I noticed my temperature just had not dropped yet, and usually it drops like on day 14 or 15. And I woke up, I got out of bed, and my boobs were so sensitive and so sore, and they've never been like that sore before. And then I went, you know what? I'm just gonna take another test, but I'm gonna use a line test this time, like the dye test. And so I did. And that's when I found out. And I'm so happy that I filmed it because I also filmed day 12, and it is so embarrassing, honestly, and so cringe to film yourself reading a test result and like not getting what you want. You just kind of like sit there and then turn the camera off and you just feel like really dumb. So that's how I felt on the 12th, and I was so close to not filming when I found out. But I'm so glad that I did because I will cherish that video for forever. Like the first time that I found out I was pregnant in my life. Symptoms so far, I don't really have any other than really sore chest, but I don't have any other symptoms. I don't know what's going to come. I know I'm still like so early on, literally just found out, but no other symptoms except I did notice that, if you guys remember, like every time I would run, my heart rate was in zone 5 pretty much immediately, and I could not stay lower, and I would try so hard to just like run as slow as I could and my heart rate would not go down. But it's just a reminder to kind of like take things easy, but I still want to have a very active pregnancy. That's always been my goal. Oh, I also did stop taking the Vitex. So I did ask my doctor about it. I was taking such a low dose anyways, and I had only been taking it for just over a week. So they were like, yeah, just don't take it. I've heard very mixed things on what that can do, so definitely ask your doctor. I'm a little annoyed that the one cycle I decided to start taking an herb like that is when I find this out, and I had the added stress of, am I gonna hurt anything by stopping? But I think I should be okay. I'll be praying, just want everything to go great. That's all we can hope for. And if that's the case, then I'll be able to edit this video and post it after we've announced, which is crazy. Today is July 30th, day 2 of finding out that I'm pregnant. Hopefully it gets easier to say later. I'm excited. I'm just like still in shock, obviously. And I have just been like staring at my tests, like they're still in front of me. And when I'm on meetings, I just keep looking at them. It's just crazy. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I certainly did. Probably the most life-changing vlog I'll ever post. And I'll see you next week for my next video. Bye.